Tonight, new calls to end the sacrifice of live pigs for medical training in Chattanooga. Good evening, I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Joshua. Last week, an advocacy group started a social media campaign. They say UT College of Medicine in Chattanooga is one of the last schools in the country that still trains on live animals.
And today, Allie Levine met with the dean of the school to find out why they're still holding out. Allie, what'd you find out?
Josh, Kim, training on live animals is a centuries-old practice, but the vast majority of medical colleges have moved away from it. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine says technology can now replace those animals. The dean here in Chattanooga says otherwise. The sounds of surgery.
You see they grab tissue with that.
And operating room lights. Digital training for future surgeons.
This is the robotic laparoscopic simulator.
Dean of the UT College of Medicine, Chattanooga, Bruce Shack, shows off the college's virtual simulators.
It's an amazing way of training residents.
But not the only way. In a different room just down the hall,
and this is just the classroom,
surgical residents practice on live pigs weekly.
The purpose is to teach surgeons how to handle live tissue before they actually operate on you or one of your family members.
You don't save human lives by practicing on pigs.
From Dallas, Dr. John Pippin of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine leads a campaign to end the practice.
These purpose-designed simulation replacements produce at least equivalent and generally better training for these procedures than animals do.
From a standpoint of surgical training, the feel and the texture of live tissue cannot be replaced, not today.
Other medical colleges would disagree. According to the PCRM, Chattanooga is one of only a handful of residency programs still training with live animals.
Nobody has given up using animals because of any exalted ethics. They've given up using animals because it's a lousy way to train people how to save humans.
2 years ago, Johns Hopkins University announced it would stop surgical training with live animals. The top-tier schools saying the practice is no longer essential to train the world's best doctors.
I disagree. They're not always right about things.
Dr. Shack doesn't see the practice going away anytime soon.
You'd have to show me technology that simulates live tissue, and we're just not there yet.
The dean puts his training and his emerging surgeons up against the best in the world.
It's a great program, and it's one of the best in the country, and one of the reasons that it is, in my opinion, is the skills lab.
Dean Shack says the pigs used don't suffer at all. They come from a local farm and are put to sleep before those procedures. He says once the training is done, the pigs are then put to sleep and cremated. Kim?
Allie, thank you. Now, we asked Dr. Shack if we could watch one of those labs, and he said yes, but his legal team said